Thinking about checking stuff out, Palace Winter 2025 lookbook also dropped. Palace 2025 lookbook also dropped, and I have to say, as a bona fide resident hater of Palace, I'm quite happy to see their demise. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of happy to see the demise, but I'm also gutted to see how much they've dropped off over the years. And I'm kind of wondering why that's the case. I'd love to know. For those of you who end up watching this clip later on after the fact, I'd love for you to let me know in the stream chat or in the comments down below. Why do you think Palace has dropped off so much? Why does it seem like the quality of their ranges, seasonal, isn't as good as it once was? Like, there's obviously still a couple of really good pieces here and there. One of the things I liked in particular that they had, right? Not sure if they still have it now, but the thing that stood out for me, somebody is, again, I'm a resident Palace hater. I'm never going to wear the shit, but still, something that I really liked that they did was this jacket. This jacket is one of my favorite jackets they've ever made. Obviously the Averex is fucking great, but this jacket they've made here, what's it called? It's called the Quantum. This Quantum puffer right here might be some of the best, might be the best piece they've ever made. And I think they make this every season, a version of this, I'm pretty sure. It's a puffer down jacket that also has a built-in kind of like shiesty in the hood, snood type of thing. And it comes in all these different, it comes all these great colors, right? Most of it's sold out, actually. The orange is still available. There's a blue. Oh, that blue is fucking nice as well with the gridiron parlor. The only thing I don't like about it, again, is this logo, but I think this is just for the kids, right? I'm assuming. The logo on the sleeve is a little bit too much for me. I think it's 3M as well, so it kind of really shines and bounces off shit as well. But God almighty, I love this. This might be one of the best things they've ever done. It's really one of the hardest things they've ever done, I'm not going to lie. But it does. It's not inbuilt. My bad. I thought the snood was inbuilt. It's not. It's detachable. You can take it off. That's pretty cool. So you can take off the little balaclava puffer if you want to, or the balaclava thing, the shiesty, and there's also zips. So that's probably the best thing they've ever done. But apart from that, there's not a lot of stuff that they do recently that kind of excites me anymore when it comes to Palace. But yeah, I wonder why. I guess if I had to guess first off, without going through the range, I would assume the reason why they kind of fall off now and the reason why the collections don't look that cohesive is because there's too many cooks in the kitchen. I get the feeling they don't really have a singular creative director. It kind of, most of the lookbooks I've seen, or the ranges, it kind of looks like it's been designed by a committee or by a group of people all submitting their different ideas. And then it kind of, you know, obviously gets put into one collection, but there's not, it doesn't come through one person's, it's not one person's not overseeing the whole thing. Everyone's contributing their ideas maybe equally, which is great, you know. It's a great democratic process, but it then results in a little bit of a mishmash of a collection, and the quality is kind of all over the shop. But again, I could be completely talking out my ass. There could be a creative director who's watching this now thinking, what the fuck are you talking about? I design everything. I don't know. But I just feel like it's a bit all over the place. But let's check out the range here. First thing we got here on the left hand side is a leather jacket, an oversized leather jacket with some Japanese themed tattoo art thing on the back. I don't like it personally. Think it looks a bit shit. Application of it, the white paint as well, not really for me. Maybe an outline of this illustration or of this painting would work better. I know it's probably trying to mimic a tattoo, right? A traditional Japanese tattoo, but then I think I would get rid of the white. You don't really see a lot of guys walking around with white ink on the back of on their backs, right? You see maybe black and stuff. So maybe if I was going for this design, I'd probably get rid of some of the white paint, the white ink. And I also think the jacket itself is weird. It doesn't really, you know what I mean? If you're going to do this, I would imagine, if that's making sense, I'd probably go and get, I don't know what shape, I don't know what style, but there's definitely going to be a Japanese army, navy, whatever type of jacket that you can get that can kind of maybe look, you know, that can kind of look a bit better. Maybe even the members, I don't know, what's that cafe? I don't know, what's that jacket they use? Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. The hat doesn't really match the jacket either, and I'm not a fan of the jeans that I can see a little bit of here with the red contrast stitching. They look a little bit dead. This puff on the left hand side, which has this, what you call it, broken glass, shattered glass, gunshot glass thing. I don't like this at all. I think this design probably would look better on a hoodie than a down puffer jacket thing. I am quite interested to see though. There is an interesting thing I've seen. I feel like I've seen a more of an increase in brands deciding to make their own puffers. Has anybody noticed that? Am I the only person that's noticed a lot of these streetwear brands are not deciding to collaborate with North Face or Columbia or whoever the brand is to make a puffer? Everyone's trying to make their own version of a puffer. I wonder if it's because of the margins. I wonder if it's because just the the lack of collaborations that are on offer. I don't know, but I do remember in the past, one of the things that a lot of streetwear brands did was that they would like, you know, one of the main things I used to love about Supreme, or what James JB used to always say, was that instead of trying to make something himself in-house for Supreme, he'd rather connect with somebody who can make it at the highest level so he can offer the customer a better quality product. Case in point, shirts. Before Supreme started to make their own shirts in-house, they would sometimes collaborate. What was the shirt? Was it Brooks Brothers? I think it might have been Brooks Brothers. Obviously the North Face collaboration is a good example of that as well. Before they made their own down jackets, like, hey, who makes the best down jacket? Obviously North Face as well is kind of linked to New York as well in terms of history. But nowadays you're seeing less brands doing that. They'd rather go and try and make their own shoe. They'd rather try and make their own suit in-house, as opposed to going to link up with a suit manufacturer and doing it that way, which, you know, I'm not mad at. But just this application I think would work better in a hoodie, if I was being honest. And again, I just don't like the logo, man. I think the logo is just, it's a bit overkill, that, you know, just make it tonal or something. It doesn't, not every place has to be this big fucking Palace logo. Because the logo itself is a bit too big anyway. It's a bit too it probably looks better when it's like really massive. When it's this, I don't know. I just think it should be done in a better way. Maybe tonal would make it more sense, but what do I know? There's like an ivory. Oh, I guess that's the updated version of the balaclava polo I just mentioned. I'm not too sure if that zip is skewed or is it just a model holding it that way. Maybe it's a model. So it looks like that puffer I mentioned is gonna be a seasonal thing, and they're gonna make it in different colors all the time. So this is a different version of it. This is kind of like in a white color. I'm not too mad at it at all. This on the left, that's a bit, you know, it's a bit whatever. A Palace sort of like a shirt. I'm not sure if the long sleeve is attached. I'm assuming it probably is, with a New Era hat that has a P on it. Again, I'm not mad at the arch logo. I think the font, the typeface itself is pretty cool, but again, nothing to really write home about. There is a camo jacket on the left hand side, which I'm not really too mad at. The plaid, is that a plaid? What kind of jacket is that? Maybe it's like a plaid sort of camp cat there with a P on it. He's wearing a tracksuit here with 9. It's kind of giving me Regal. I don't know if that's meant to be Ralph Lauren type of a style of a tracksuit. Navy tracksuit with a bit of pink, but then the jacket has pink and navy, which, you know, is a bit whatever. This rugby polo is hard though, I'm not gonna lie. It's a Scottish one as well, Scottish theme. That is really good. That I'm not mad at in the slightest. What does it say here on the left hand side? It says Palace Union. I guess it's like a rugby union shirt, right? Maybe a flip on that, but that rugby shirt is really fucking cool. The Palace 09 hat, not my thing. The jersey is really good here. Palace forever. I'm not mad at the jersey. It's a little bit it's probably not going to age that well. It's kind of tied into the trend of what people like nowadays with, I don't know what you'd call this kind of art, but you see it a lot in different places. I'm not mad at the gloves. I would love to get a better angle of the gloves. The gloves look pretty cool. They're the gloves there. Oh, I'm mad at the gloves. They're these skeleton gloves. So it's got like an X-ray image of or pattern or print of a hand on the gloves. I ain't mad at that at all. And it looks like is it digital print? Is it digi printed? Doesn't look like it is. It looks like it might actually be printed on the fabric, because sometimes when you do that digi print thing and you stretch it, it gets all these little gaps. But if you print it on the fabric itself, I forgot how it works, but I think the digi print is a bit shit. But obviously you can iterate it and push them out easier. But yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. There's also a hoodie here. I think that's got the matching. Yeah, see, I think that jacket I mentioned earlier, this design with the kind of just the outline would work better on the back of the jacket than that white paint with the colored paint thing. I think that would be what work way better on the leather jacket personally. But again, what do I know? There's also a P beanie there that isn't too shabby. Varsity jacket. Oh, is that DWE? Sick. DWE on the lookbook, wearing a Palace varsity jacket, which is kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie. It says Palace Bode. I'm not really too familiar with this. Oh, I think I've known this cartoon. Was it a comic? I think this was a comic back in the day. Something. I think it's a comic. I do remember this. It's sort of like the characters it's got like a wizard hat that kind of covers most of its upper body, and it's got like red feet. I think there's some sort of comic thing or some sort of book. I swear I've seen this I used to see this in the library back in the day, but it's a pretty decent leather jacket. Sorry, varsity jacket. It looks like it's mostly wool body, mostly wool. Palace on the front, which again is overkill, especially if you've got Palace on the back. I prefer not to have this on the front, but whatever. With some stars on the sleeves and different various illustrations on the front. and some text here with the locations of their stores. I love that DWE has the fucking perm going, by the way. Oh, it's not perm, he just put his, okay, he probably just took out his braids. I thought he had a little Max B perm going on there. That would have been pretty sick. Let's continue. Oh, I ain't too mad at that at all. I ain't too, actually, this isn't new, is it? No, this isn't the new one. Is it the new one or not the new one? I'm not too sure if this is, I think this is the new one. It should be the new one, right? Yeah. The Palace Bones logo thing is a bit mad. I ain't mad at that. Oh, that Bones graphic is really fucking cool. I ain't mad at that in the slightest. It probably could do without all the text on the bone. Maybe I'll just, again, maybe I'd put a P on there or something instead. But I ain't mad at that. I think that's a fucking cool logo, man. Really fucking cool logo. Again, the purple balaclava puffer, fucking timeless, awesome. Oh, look at that green parka. That green parka I ain't mad at all. In the olive green, that's fucking hard. Would prefer it with a detachable hood. Not sure if that's detachable, and it's really new, the material. So this is nice because you can break it in yourself. Cover it with fucking badges, maybe spray paint it a little bit, some marker shit, go crazy. Panasonic stuff, not for me personally. Again, this is for guys who roll up their own cigarettes. I'm good on that shit. The jersey, the tracksuit, this is really cool. This kind of reminds me of, oh, this is like an Ajax flip, isn't it? It's kind of, I don't know, something about it's giving Ajax. Probably isn't, maybe it's Panathinaikos, but there's something in about giving Ajax. Number 1 truth written there. I'm not mad at that. Soccer tracksuit. That beanie, that balaclava is really fun. Balaclava with like teddy ears. I'm not mad at that. In the white cheetah print is also cool. And there's a pink, oh, nice pink parka. Not too shabby either. It kind of looks like one of those North Face designs. I've got what parka design it was. Probably a copy of that style. This is awful. But again, this kind of speaks to the this resurgence of like the early 2000s trends. This denim suit is so shit. Oh my god, it's awful. It kind of looks like something you'd buy in fucking Zara or something, or Urban Outfitters. I don't like this at all. This is disgustingly bad. Oh, that level, yeah, I don't like that one bit. That's awful, awful, awful. Again, this sort of stuff is not going to last. It's not going to age well, right? This is like a jersey. It looks like a hockey jersey with like a tiger biting into like a Palace logo. I don't know. Not for me. That hat ain't too bad actually. I think the hat that matches the varsity jacket, that is actually pretty cool. I like that hat. I'm not really for that quarter zip. I'm cool on that one. Oh, the flannel that DWE is wearing is fucking hard. That purple flannel is really fucking nice. This is really cool. I like that big pocket at the front. That little label on the front of the pocket. It's kind of giving me neighborhood. It's kind of giving me bounty hunter, double taps. I don't know, G-Star. That's a really nice little logo on that pocket. I like that overshirt thing. Oh, I'm not mad at that yet. This either too, by the way. It's kind of giving me True Religion vibes. I'm not mad at this. This contrast stitching hoodie. I imagine it probably comes as a tracksuit. Zip up hoodie, right? This is really mad, and it's got Palace and it's got MMIX on it. I'm not too mad at that. I don't know what the Roman numerals mean, so please forgive me, but I think this is pretty cool. That's like is that like a hockey jersey? Is that like a flip of a hockey jersey, a hockey bomber jacket hoodie thing, similar to what Supreme did back in the day with Champion? I think so. It might be a Champion thing with the no fear eyes type of thing going on there. Again, not really for that, especially with the barbed wire. I think all the Panasonic stuff will age terribly anyway in general. I'm not really a fan of that. There's a little bear beanie in pink that's kind of cute. I'm not mad at that. This jersey, what's that? Nah, what's that say? In Vino Veritas jersey. Then is that, what print is that on that jersey? Is that like snake skin or leopard skin? I don't know. It's mesh in it as well, right? It's mesh print. Yeah, not for me there. Oh, this is actually, you know what, that color makes me reminds you of like Inter Milan. So this Ajax or Inter Milan, whatever this flip is, or this tracksuit, I ain't mad at it. This is pretty cool on the left hand side that DWE is wearing. And this shirt as well, I'm not mad at, with the anime or the manga fucking illustration. I'm not mad at this at all. That is pretty cool, and it comes in pink as well. It's quite a nice little button up. It's not Oxford, but it's a little button up shirt there. Ting situation. There's like a down beanie with like a bit of a bubble on the top. That's kind of cool too. He's also wearing a pretty decent, what's that? Is that a waffle print, grid print sort of overshirt thing? I don't like that hoodie. This, honestly, Palace is pretty shit, man. There's a lot of bad stuff in here. Some good shit, but a lot of bad shit. Like, what the fuck is this hoodie here? This is awful, man. It kind of looks fake as well. It kind of looks like something you'd buy in Upton Park, this blue one. What the fuck is that? Yeah, this is so shit. Even, I don't know, maybe that's camo, right? Yeah, maybe this camo thing he has got on isn't too shabby. This camo set with this, it's got like you got a shirt with some, I like the pockets here at the front. The chest pockets at the front are really nice, really big, really roomy. So I'm not mad at that in the slightest. And it also comes with a matching cargo pant thing. That ain't too shabby. Oh, that cardigan is awful, so bad. T-shirt ain't too bad, but ugh. There's a matching jumper to match the varsity jacket. Again, more of that thermal half sleeve stuff. This teddy balaclava thing is definitely going to do well. I think people are going to be into that. The jersey I'm not into at all in the slightest. The tracksuit is horrible. This manga jersey isn't too shabby. And then more Panasonic stuff. This racing bicycle stuff is terrible, man. God, dog, terrible. And then the rest is it's like a packable down jacket. I'm not sure what that is. Come on, man. Shut up, t-shirt. Is that a flip on a FedEx logo, right? There's a FedEx logo that's got shut up. It says Palace. Awful, man. Fucking awful. Wow, really bad. I'm not gonna lie. Really fucking bad. Not for me in the slightest. When's that meant to be? Okay, this is already the winter range. It's already out already, if I'm not mistaken. So this is the holiday range. My bad, I got the wrong one. So that was winter. This is holiday 2025. So let's see what holiday is saying. This plaid isn't too shabby. I'm not gonna lie. This plaid bomber with a hood, or sorry, this plaid down jacket thing, bubble jacket, is pretty nice. Oh, I like what they did here. This is pretty clever. I like what they did here. So they've got this patchwork plaid bomber thing, but then under the sleeves the panel is like nylon. It's not like the whatever this material is, if it's a wool or whatever it is. They switched it to nylon. I imagine they did that because most likely when they did the wear and test whatever of the jacket, they probably got a lot of bubbles underneath here, which kind of ruins it and kind of makes it look like it's poor quality. It's just horrible and you get all these little bubbles. You know what I mean? It's just shit. So in order to avoid getting all those bubbles under your armpits and shit, they just made that material, I guess nylon or whatever, polyester, whatever it is. That's a pretty cool thing. Maybe they just did it to save money, but I think they probably did it in terms of avoiding all the bubbles under your armpits. But you know what, as well, this kind of reminds me of what was that? It was like a famous, was it a Burberry jacket? It was like a Burberry jacket from, was it Daniel Lee Burberry or was it Riccardo Tisci? It might be Riccardo Tisci era, because I think I remember Tiny Temper wearing it, and this kid kind of looks like Tiny Temper. I think so. I think there was a Tiny Temper Burberry down jacket thing that kind of looks similar to this. So I wonder if this is a flip on that. I don't know. There's like an Aztec jumper thing, cardigan, which looks horrendous in my personal opinion. No, thank you. Oh. That jacket is so bad. That jacket is so fucking bad. It's so shit, mate. Even with the little 3M piping thing going around it, it's so bad. And those jeans, I can't wait for the baggy jeans era to be over with. It looks so fucking horrible. This is nice, actually. This is kind of cool. This denim bomber jacket with the fur lined hood, or the power line hood. I ain't mad at that. That's actually pretty cool, actually. I guess it's a flip on some Dickies jacket or something. I ain't too mad at that either. The Ethel Kane type of model is sort of selling it as well. Not too bad at that. Oh, this is quite nice, actually. This shadow plaid zip up. This shadow plaid zip up thing. The model's also selling it well, I think. Again, this Ethel Kane girl. And there's embroidered sort of like caricatures here. Angel and a demon. I ain't too mad at that. What is that? Are those headphones or are those ear warmers? There's like these little cutesy pink things with like characters on the cups with eyes and shit. Pink teddy bear. I'm not sure if they're ear warmers or headphones, but I don't like them. There's a trapper hat, which I'm quite keen on. This is quite cool. There's also these mitts, right? These Palace mitts. I guess, are they fingerless or they're not? So you can cover your fingers to make them whatever, and then you can also have them with your fingers regularly. I'm not too mad at that, with a button there to keep them there. This quarter zip is pretty cool. Not too mad at the quarter zip. Kind of giving me, I don't know, Patagonia vibes. Not too. I don't like the logo stuff with the back of the jacket thing. No, thank you. I'm not mad at this shirling hoodie thing as well. This shirling hoodie thing isn't too shabby with the hat matches the other pullover. That t-shirt is okay with the angel and the demon. I think this stuff is aging terribly. Another kind of racer inspired type of a design on the long sleeve. Not for me personally. Raglan sleeve ain't too shabby though. The hat is pretty cool. This hat is not too bad with the ear flaps and the strap around the chin. It's like a version of like cheetah print, right? With like piping. I'm not too mad at that. Ooh, I like this hat. That's a really cool hat. That's a really cool hat. I'm not mad at that hat. Is it a panda bear? I'm not sure what the graphic is meant to be. Some sort of manga character, I don't know, but it's got bare ears on the top, again ear flaps, but then the front bit has these big googly sort of like anime eyes on it, which I'm not too mad at. The top I don't give a fuck about really. Again, Aztec cardigan thing, no thank you. Contrasting panel hoodie thing, no thank you either. This jacket, not mad at. This jacket with the green panels, I'm not mad at. Nice big pockets at the front. This is okay. Oh, this jacket here on the right hand side. Yeah, to be fair, I'm saying ooh, but I wouldn't wear it, to be fair. That graphic's a bit too gaudy, but I don't mind the real tree camo-esque pants that they both got going on there. Pretty cool. Oh, this is quite nice actually. This fleece is quite nice. This polar tech, I imagine some sort of, this fleece is nice. It's got like a print of like some Renaissance painting or something, right? In blue. This is very, very nice. I don't mind this at all. But again, what does it have to do with everything else, you know? It's so confusing, this stuff. The collections are all over the place. This has nothing to do with the racer hoodie, the racer long sleeve, even the fucking anime fucking headphone things. It's all over the place. This jersey with like this mountain peak sort of thing is horrendous. Looks very fake, to be fair. Is there something you'd buy in Dawson Market? I don't like that in the slightest. The jumper, both of these jumpers are pretty shit. Oh, this is nice. This cheetah print set. Oof. Yeah, I'd wear the fuck out of this. Oh, there's no triangle logos either as well, so no one would know it's Palace. That's good. There's no big Trifrig logo. It just says Palace as a word script here. That's tonal. That's pretty cool. I wonder what these little lines are about. There are these little black lines that go down there. I wonder what are these? Is that 3M? Is that thermal? What is that? Is that a zip? These little black lines. I'm mad at that. There's a hat here. What's this? I don't know what that t-shirt says because the model's hair is covering most of the text. Okay, so what I thought were headphones are what they called ear warmers, which are fucking gay as fuck. I think no man should wear stuff like this, to be fair. If you're a man, you don't wear ear warmers. You fucking thug it out, or you fucking cover your ears with your beanie, but you don't wear ear warmers, please, for love of God. Very, very gay. But what do I know? Oh, this is actually quite nice as well. There's like a fur. Oh, this is, oh, it's not. I thought it was a zip up. It's not. It's a, I guess, was it some sort of, that's kind of cool. It's like an overshirt and it's camo. It's got snap buttons at the front. It's like a fleece, whatever fleece material is, but it's also made an overshirt. That's pretty cool. And then there's also some sort of hoodie that's in green, power looking. It kind of, I don't know if the model's just really skinny or if the clothes are just a little bit too baggy, but it does okay. It fits him that well, does it? This is this might be one of the worst things I've ever seen in my Palace. What the fuck is going on? What is this? Black zip up hoodie that has Palace in ARC logo on the front. It has these slashes that are meant to, I guess, replicate a tiger, you know, a tiger fucking thing, marks, nails or whatever, claws. And then it's got the tiger print on the fur, you know, inside of the hood. Awful, so bad. Even the way he's smiling, he knows his hoodie's dead. Even the model himself, the way he's smiling, he knows this hoodie is fucking dead. They did him dirty, man. That is a shit hoodie. Yeah, I don't like anything on that particular picture at all. I'm not mad at the digi camo. Again, give me camo, I'm gonna be game. A digi camo Parker with the hood ain't mad at it. It looks like it's downlined as well. It's pretty cool. There's a new era, some sort of football jersey or jumper thing on the inside. I can't really see too much of it. Oh, so bad. They made a Christmas jumper, a Christmas cardigan jumper thing with like bare, awful, shockingly bad. Is that it? Fucking hell. This is pretty shit, I'm not gonna lie. And when's this in store? It's in store when? November 28th, so next week. So it launches in store Friday, November 28th in the UK, and then launches on Saturday in Japan and Korea on the 29th. So 20th and 29th. But it's pretty shit, man. Pretty shit. But hey, what do I know? I'm pretty shit myself. I'm pretty shit myself.